Okay. So if you notice, we are not on our normal world. We are not in purgatory any longer. We are back here. And I'm getting a little lag, but that's fine. I'm streaming now. That makes sense. So it's been a minute since we've worked on this. I wanted to get it finished like over a week ago, but we had the problems with the 4 bits, right? We wanted to send signals to this, but they would overlap when they used the same bits, which was no bueno. But I like several days ago, I sat down and I designed I had stuff in my inventory already. I designed like a new circuits to use this with based on comparators. Now, it's not a perfect system yet. And I have like okay. Let's lay out the issues, right? We have 4 signals. And it's really how do I show this? Also, my computer's lagging. I don't know what it is. Actually, I have an idea. Hold on. Hold on. Moving my thing around. Hold on. That did not fix it. You see that shit? Every few seconds it lags. I don't know what the fuck to do about that. Anyways, let's get the copper bulb. Let's get the button. We have 10 signals that we need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, let's separate them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have another 3 on their own section. Then 1 on its own. These are our 10 signals. We got 1 0 0 0, 1 1 0 0 0, or 1 1 0 0, 1 1 1 0. And then we invert this. We got 0 0 0 1, 0 0 1 1, 0 1 1 1 1. I just said 4 1s, but you could see it. And then we have these 2 in the center, 1 on this side, 1 on that side, and then 1 with all 4. Now the trick is, we really only need, like, this is 1 circuit. We just invert it. Well, that's a lie. We need we need 3 circuits for this, but then it inverts and that's 6 circuits. So 3 circuits here, then another few here, and 1 here. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. I have literally a piece of paper I wrote on at work in front of me. Now, I'm going to go back to floor number 2, and we're going to figure this out. Because the floor 2 should be the easiest one. So I think if I just do that, and we do this, and then this, and then this, and this. Now, I'm probably going to have to redo the rest of this, but oh wait, yeah, that makes sense. I just want to make sure putting this here does not power that. Okay. I think we're good. You always want to be a little extra careful. And I believe we can put this output into a comparator. No, we don't need that. It's just, no, we gotta invert the signal. Shit. Okay, I believe if we put it to this, and then go up a block, maybe. Don't need that. I had a plan, okay. Like if I did this down here, the way my circuit works is you have 4 redstone torches that work for this. And these all have to turn off to uninvert this block. Right. So if I do this, see, look, we get an output by disabling all 4 signals. That was my sketch. Clearly my room does not match this anymore. And then let's just give me a minute. I'll build my other ones. And then I have for one, two, three. These all connect with a torch. You know what? I got to do it a block higher. Give me a minute, okay? 3 of these all connect with a torch. This one also has to be inverted. The dust. And then you have to lead this out. I believe this. If I add a line here. Yes. Okay. You have to lead this into a comparator. Then the 4th torch has to be like higher. Well, it's not really a torch, but the 4th output has to be higher. No, it would be back here because this has to happen first. I don't know how I want to do it yet. I have a bunch of sketches on paper. If I put a dust here, that should power, right? So we don't want that. And if I put it here, will it power? No. If I put it a block lower, it should power. Yes, well, obviously. So it has to be here, and then we go down. And this, if we turn all 3 of these on, we should get an output. But if, say, we only did these 2, we don't get an output. But you know what? This isn't even sending a signal. Let's try linking them all up. Do we get an output? Yes. Okay, hold on. Oh, I know. I need to... This. Output? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Freeze frame. Oh, okay, there's a delay. Let's just try this. Yeah, that works. Let's try removing a tick, see what happens. Okay, we need the last tick. But if this doesn't get powered, we should just get an output. And if not all three of them turn on, we don't get an output. You see, I figured it out. Not crazy. So if you look at it, we have a design. I need to shrink this somehow, but we have a design for the 3 signal. We have a design for the 4 signal. Put a lot of thought into this. Okay, let's get the, oh, this one will be easy. It's the, let's go ahead and, it should just be this, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, you know, we do the delay. Put this into a comparator, and then we just stick dust all going next to it. And then we have an output. I believe we just hit this button. It, hold on. Anyways, we hit this button. Wait. Yeah, no output. I think. Let's get a... Yeah, no output. Now, I believe if we break this and put this here, we should get an output. Okay, we break this and we send this. No output. And if I break this, no output. Okay. So if it doesn't get an output from here while it's in subtract mode, it shouldn't turn on automatically. But when it is in subtract mode, I believe this should just work. Okay, that's perfect. So we have a signal for this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. I haven't actually tested all these in game. Like I tested them in my brain. Okay, we have the very complicated 1100. It's oh boy. Let's go up. I don't know. Yeah, I know how I do this now. It's a I don't really need this. I mean, I do, but like, let's go ahead and just put our 4 outputs. I'll adjust this as I need it. I need sticky piston. This has to power this. Go up a block. Looking at a piece of paper right now. And go up another block. This has to extend a sticky piston with a, let's get a yellow block. Okay. This has to go up here. Then we need an output. And then no, wait, I think we can just use a comparator here. Okay, and then both of these connect here. Like that. And then we'll lead this out to this. Okay. It should work. Now this might need to be moved because they're not supposed to be on the same level, but we'll try it like this first. So I get a signal with it all four pressed, which means actually we probably need to do it like this. So we can extend that signal. Why are you working? Is it your fault? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Use glass. There. Try again. Oh, it's too... Oh, okay. This is why we have to do it on a different level. Do you see the issue here? It's not fast enough. Okay. Hit the button. Still not fast enough. Issue is these got to be a long... Actually, I suppose this, they don't. Because these will both go into the same... Actually, no, I need to... Hold on. Do this. Should cut the signal. Okay, and then if we cut the signal from this, we get a signal. Okay, it works. Shift into my chair. I would do just one. No signal, okay. And then obviously if we don't have this signal, that only moves the piston. Both of these have to turn on to, you know, send a signal. And it's compact. So I believe this... Yeah, because it's not connecting down there. It's not locking the signal. Okay, yeah, this works. This was kind of my plan, right? You want the signals that are... The signals that are not part of your target have to lock the comparator for your output. So these aren't the target, they have to lock your comparator. This is not your target, it has to lock your comparator. That is the goal. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? Does this... Hold on. We'll test this real quick. All four on. I get a signal. Damn it. Okay. We gotta add this back. Needs another tick of delay. Okay, and like in my defense, that was on the wrong setting, but that's fine. It just needs a couple extra ticks down there. Now this is not compact at all. This was like the one I couldn't figure out really. It's actually not even the only one. So now we gotta, this will work for both the ones on the ends, right? We just invert it. Maybe. In theory, it should work. See, look, 6 circuits, done. 7 circuits. Now we have 8, 9, and 10. These aren't the actual numbers. Now I do have, we have, where is, give me a minute. Ah, there it is. I'm looking at my paper, I'm trying to figure it out. So we have something like this. Signal up here. And 2 signals that is too far away. Do this. Something like that. Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm a dumbass. This has to be like this. Or I suppose it doesn't, actually. It could just be like this. So if we do that... No, yeah, no, it has to be a block higher. Give me a minute. I have circles and dots on my paper, okay? And this leads into a block. Now if I do this. Okay, so that can travel up this space. Oh, but you know what? Actually, this should still work, because if only this turns off, it'll stay on. Both of them turn off, it stays off. If only this one turns off, it stays on. That should be fine. It's all the same line. Even though this can power this on its own. Whatever. That should work. Sure. We'll put a dust into a comparator. Actually, can I just do this? Does this work? I'll put a repeater into this. Actually, no, let's just try. Oh yeah, that's right. That's why we need this. That's why it's got to be higher. Past me already thought of this. Put a block there. Then we go down one. Now, hopefully this works. I don't think it will now that I'm looking at it, but we'll see what the hell happens here. You know, this probably has to go back a block. Just give me a minute. This has to go down because this has to power the block in front of it. Means this has to go here. Then we connect all these up. We had a button. It's not a perfect science here. Okay, it's get an output. See, that shouldn't have worked. Oh, it needs... Actually, you know what? I could probably just do this. Nope, still gets an out. Oh, you know what? It's because... Oh, no, that's not going to work. It has to be lower. Because I need to... If I do it like this, it should just cut the output. Yeah, see? If that one turns on, it'll cut it. But if only this one turns on, it'll still pulse, I think. Yeah, okay. How do I do this? I wonder if I could just... So we have to invert a torch. So maybe if we... do that. Break that. Break that. Okay, look, nothing else is powered. And then we put the comparator. And then we put the repeater. Add the extra tick on that side. And then if we do something like... Okay, hold on. If I power a block here... Okay, hold on. We're going to try something. We're going to see if it gives us an output. Because it might have an equal output because it's one thing away. Okay, and we'll put that back in subtract mode. remove this sandstone. Hit the block. Oh, it's not inverted. Hold on. Hit the button. No signal. No signal. Okay. And then if we break this, does it still turn on? Yep. We get a signal. Okay, now if we do this. No signal. No signal. Okay, that works. It's equal. It's a damn mess, but it works. And then we do all four. No signal. We did it. This was one of the hardest ones because it's right in the fucking middle. You got no room to do anything. Fucking, we got to invert the signal, and this is like fucking past the repeaters. It's like the observers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 blocks. You see the issue here? I can't shrink this. I don't really know what to do about that. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. See, this one fits, and this one doesn't, and I don't know what to do about that. Because, I mean, what could I even change here? I have no idea. Now, what I could do is, you know what? We have this. So I'm just using a block just for blocks, right? But if I power this, no, I don't know. Let's just go look at the last ones. Where are they? It's also, I kind of didn't make this equal at all. Hold on. This is bothering me. See, look. Now it's all fixed. Now, I have designs on my paper, but I guess not complicated designs. Well, let's just try to build my uncomplicated one. See what happens. I think we have your 4 outputs. 2 of them are higher. 1 of them's lower. That's a comparator. Okay, and then we could do this. These link up down to an output. That could probably be a block lower. This is probably got to be a block out. Probably just do that. Put this in subtract mode. I don't have a complex. I didn't get it like. Let's just do that. That's simpler. Just see what happens. Connect all the outputs. Troubleshoot it as we go. Let's add a lamp. Yeah, that's a signal. That a tick. Yep. That is indeed a signal. But it can't be a strong signal. Yeah, it's a pretty weak signal. So it's not the issue of delay, it's the issue of it's not long enough. Now, if I did something like this, add a block up here, and then we put the comparator down, what happens? Still gets power, but it does look a little weaker. Can't really tell. But I might need to just... We haven't gone that far. We could probably just extend this out. So that way we can kind of... Actually, you know what we could do? We could, This is what we need. We need, like, a repeater on each side, right? And we could copy this of a repeater, like, 1 block away. Like this. This worked. That's wrong. And then we put this back in subtract mode. Yeah, but that's also 1 block away. Why is that not working? Hold on a minute. Can I just... There's no reason that shouldn't work. Does it connect there? And then... Put the repeater there. Put a block here. And we do this here. This should just work. It didn't work. Actually, it almost works. This side. Just hit it again. Hit it again. Oh, it's, sides are too slow. Actually, you know what? No, we could probably test the power of the block. Let's try that. No. Okay, wait, that worked. Okay. Why does that work? Why? If I put that back to small. Didn't break it, did I? Let's actually extend the signal out a little bit. Yeah, it's all turning on. Now, if I do this, we add a repeater. Oh, break this. Okay, so the one we want will still give us an output, and if we connect these, it should give us no output. Okay, well, that works. Disconnect this. That works. That'll do it. Works for me. And we just invert this, and we should be good. So this is small enough. This is small enough. That's obviously small enough. This... Isn't that the same as what we have here? Yeah, it is. I don't think I can make that any smaller. But I could move the output if I just put the comparator in front of this. I'm so surprised this all works on the same level. Okay. So in theory, these are all done, but yeah, the 2 signal is a maybe. It's a hard maybe. I don't know how to shrink it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is the other one not 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's the same. I counted wrong. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I ever rectified that issue. It was on my paper too. It works, but it's too big. Now, yeah, there's no solution to that. I literally have a max of 4 blocks in here. Now, there is one option. It would immediately fix it, kinda. I'm gonna move my mic, hold on. I could world edit move this back a block. It wouldn't be pretty, but I could move it. That's not gonna work. I was doing testing. I believe it's this. Oh, but you know what? Actually, no, I just moved the observers back one, and then I moved the wool back one. That would fix that. Because it's not like I can't get 1 extra block here. I don't think I really have a choice. I don't have an easy way to fix this, because these both have to turn off. This has to invert. Really, it's the inverting of the torch that costs us so much space. But this is the only way to get, like, 2 signals to play nice in such a small space. It's like, look what I had to do for this. Because these have to be able to, like, self-correct. And while I could attempt to build a piston setup, because, like, we got block, it's a glass, block, glass, and we probably could just do another thing of glass, like, right there. No, that's gotta be a block, because, gotta power the piston, so it has to be able to accept power. Just do that. And then you got this, right? But then you also need to lock the signal from right here. Which means you have to do something like this. Then you need something like this. Then maybe a little bit of something like this. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Hold on. I mean, this one doesn't need to be... No, yeah, it does. It has to be glass. Because I don't think this will turn on. Yeah, no. It has to be that. Which means this... Feels like you just do that, right? The issue is this even gonna work? I have no idea. Because... Yeah, I have no fucking idea. Maybe? It's a strong maybe. Put it back in subtract mode. Let's throw a fucking lamp right here. Let's wire this up out here so we can see it. Kind of help if I did this. Holy shit. No way. Okay, but if we break these... No way. It just works? No. No, it doesn't. Add a tick. Wait. Give me back that tick. Holy shit. And then we add this one back. 3 ticks. Let's remove this. Holy shit. Okay, we fixed it. And I didn't even need to make them on different heights. This just works. Which means... Did this even need to be on different heights? Kinda. So I believe if we power a block... And then... Power this, and then we have a piece of redstone dust here. Like that will still turn on. Yeah, no, it had to be a block difference here, but like that's still... I mean, look how much we shrunk that. Damn. I'm impressed even with myself. Let's swap that. So really, it's just this. Well, if it works there, I mean, no, it doesn't work here. No, it's a scam. It doesn't work. Shit. Because there's no easy way to... Like, if I just build what I built over there, right? Let's just build it again. But for 3 torches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we do... If we do it on the edge this time, this go up 1 and go up 1. This. Okay, then this sends a signal out. This signal needs to... Actually, you know what I could do? We could do a comparator here. And that's in subtract mode. And then this is in... This is just going to do that. But if we just use this to lock it, we get our output. Wait, hold on. Am I fucking genius? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Wait, this almost makes sense. If we connect all these, and then we pull the wire out to here. We didn't put any fucking redstone on it. It's not going to do anything. We do this. We get a signal. Fuck. We need it to... Oh, it's not locking it. It's at a ticket delay. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. It locked it. Now if we disable this. Okay, but if we only have the 2. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, shit. Yeah, that makes sense. It needs another gate. Another step in the logic. We're so close. How do we make it shut off if there's only 2? We can make it shut off if there's 4. Okay, let's get the book out. Let's crunch the numbers. Let's say, well, I count it from left to right like this, so let's go up here and let's do this. No. I want it to get kind of out of... There. Now we can see it. 5. Now, if 0, 1, 1, 1... No. If 1, 1, 1, 1 goes, it does not activate. This locks this repeater. Well, no, this locks the repeater from this. It does not activate. If it is 1, 0, 1, 1... No, if this does, it does activate. So, oh. No. I don't fucking know. Yes, let's do a Y. No. It does not activate with this because it cuts the signal. No. No lamp turn on means it does not work. Lamp turns on, it means it works. That doesn't make any fucking sense. No. Yes for good. Y for not good. This is Y for yes for good. Because this will lock that. These will turn it on. This locks the signal from these. This doesn't turn on. That is good. Obviously, this is good. I think this is also good. I think there's 10 variations here, so which ones are not good? Okay, well, if there's only and 0, 0, no, I just did full screen. 0, 0, 0, 1. I believe these should be good. I just bought my thing. Hold on. These should be good because the, if just this turns on, this doesn't come down. If just this turns on, it just pulses this, nothing happens. So that's good. If just this turns on... Okay, we have all the ones. And we're up to 6 signals. What about 1100? No, 1100 should be good because the... That's a lowercase y. Because if this turns on, it just locks it, There's no output. So really, if any of this is 0, it's fine. So what do we not have for that? Which means 1101 should work. Because this is the output signal, really. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So yeah, if I only turn on these, we should get no signal. Yeah, look, there's no signal to send out. Okay. Which means the only ones we need to think about are the from left to right. 0011, that's a no. And then is it 0110? Is that the one we're missing? Yes. This should be fine, actually. Because it should just be these two. So break this, do this. That shouldn't send a signal. So we just need to fix this only turning on. It's just this, 0011. So we just need something to control. If these two turn on, but not this, we get no output. Actually, if I just did this. No output, that's all four. Just this, 3 of them. That doesn't make any sense. Because if we just do this, we're still going to get an output. Wait. No, that doesn't work. I'm a estupido. I'm el stupido. Let's put the book back. The book was a little bit of a waste of time, but it helped me sort my thoughts. Because we need this to lock it, right? That needs an extra tick. It's, let's think about what's going on here. Where can we add an extra check? Where? What floor even is that? Seven. No. 9. Floor 9. Floor 9 would fuck it up. How do we fix floor 9? Unless we change this. This has to be that, but no, let's think about it. If we move this out of block, we have a little more room. Get a dust there. Get a repeater there. Now we can change the height on that. Let's just focus on this. Now, if we hit this button, we get an output. But actually, we don't want it to give an output. We just want it to turn on this, which means actually we should move this here. Which means we want it to connect to just gonna break this. It would help if I actually connected it. What happens? Let's just see. Yeah, that makes sense, because it's always on. It shuts off for a brief second, or this powers it. What was I expecting to happen? Oh, let's just rethink this. Turn all three of these on. We need an AND gate of some kind. Which means we do something like this. No, hold on. If I do it like this, does that even send in any power? Hold on. Oh, that sends power. Oh, but it's 15 minus. Power 12. Okay, what if we move this back? No, I can't move it back. Actually, do I even need this to be glass? No, we just needed glass for the lamp. It doesn't actually have to be glass. So if I do it like this, I can send a power signal to here. I do that. Wait. Oh, that's right. Powers through the damn block. Damn it. So this didn't even matter. I mean, it did and it didn't. Hold on. Let me get a button. How do I block this? Now let's rethink this. I need this to do that. Okay, if only these turn on, it powers the side. But then if I do this, power all three. Why? Power 0. Power 0. Why are you 0? How are you? Power 15. Oh, I understand. Shit. I need it to... I need this to be one less power. Okay, how much room do I have in front of the repeaters? This is 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we could just try like this. We do it like that, and then this like this. This should give us an output. Why is that power 15? Oh, you know, is this needs to be... Shouldn't that be power 1? Oh, subtract. I believe that works, though. Okay, hold on. That's power 1. Then if we do this... Actually, no, let's do... something like that. I have to retest all this. Just give me a minute. How did we do it? Okay. Just checking my sound. Does it just work like this? Can I just do that? Surely that won't break anything. Let's just see what happens. We get a signal. We should not get a signal, but that's probably because we didn't unlock it. No signal. Okay, and now if we break this, we should get no signal. Why are we getting a signal? Oh, damn it. Okay, hold on. This needs to be the repeater. Now if we add them all back, except this one. We do get a signal. Now if we add this back, no signal. Can I even fit this in here? I have no idea. That's a hard maybe. But it's still smaller than this. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We shaved off the block. We did it. Let's I mean, really the only thing we could do is test it, right? I'm actually gonna go up to the 20s. Whoever the 20s are. Hold on. Okay. I brought the examples a little closer to the target. That's floor 18. It's kind of not where I wanted it, but okay. Kind of shaved that off, but it should be fine. Now let's check the book. I'm actually going to take another screenshot of this. Whenever I take a screenshot, it's not permanent. It's just like copies it to my clipboard. Let's go back to this, and let's start with floor 0. Should be easy. 19 and 20. Okay, now I believe we should be able to just... We just need 4 repeaters and a comparator. So we just do this. Repeater, put a comparator, subtract mode, and we get the dust back out. All right. And sure. Sure. Says this will turn off. No, that doesn't work at all. Shit. Whatever. We'll think about the parity between these later. So might need to redesign the systems. I didn't think about that. I really did not think about that. I mean, what I could do is I do have the space. This shouldn't be on at all. Yeah, it is. I'm a dumbass. Okay, but this... damn it. Okay, hold on. I don't know. Okay, sue me. Like, I don't fucking know. Oh, damn it. See, this works. This whole side, this is fine. Works quite well, actually. My output is locked to this. But you know what? I connected my... Really, do I need this, though? Because really, all we care about is which ones turn off. So if this turns off, it stays on. But if this one turns off, we don't get an output. Does that break anything? I'm not sure. To be honest with you, I am not sure. I might have to go rewatch my stream because I don't remember. I really don't. Okay, what is 21? So just the second one. We just want the second signal. Second signal. This. So we just lower the... Okay. We want this one at this height. Then we put these a block higher. Means we need these at this height. Okay, and then... Then we need to... Another repeater on the short side. Okay. probably gonna have to redesign the other half now. Let's break this, do this, and then we put this. So we'll worry about the rest of this later. Then, actually no, I can do this part. These 2 bits, do that. Then dust comparator, dust, dust repeater. Okay. Dust comparator, repeater. Let's leave it empty. I think that's it. I do need another block above that dust, but otherwise I think we're good. Again, I don't really know what to do about the outputs. Just this one pulses. If it's... No, I have to leave it connected because I need this bit that determine whether or not the floor zeros get connected. Oh, that sucks. Shit. Oh, that sucks. Because what is floor 20? Oh, 1. So only when this connects does this shut off, and shit. Well, that's really annoying. Okay, give me a minute to think about it. We'll just stare at it until it makes sense. How about that? You know, it's always a classic. So I had a thought. So pretty much, aside from this one, maybe, pretty much all my designs have this. And a side output into the comparator will determines whether or not we get a signal, right? Well, if we look over here, if this has to turn off to get a signal, but Which means if we connect this to this, we should never get a signal unless this turns off. So in theory, this might just work. Now let's... Let's just break all of it. How do we do this? We get lamps. And then this should just be like that, right? Now, how do we want to do this? We know this works. So really, we just need to test this one and these two. So if I do this, we get a button. Pulses these two, we get it. Let's put a lamp here. Pulse these two, we get an output. But what if we pulse all three? Okay, we still get an output. It pulses twice. Why does it pulse twice? Oh, it powers on and off. So why did we get an output? Since a signal through there. You know, I have a stream. Let's go back to the live. Just gonna rewatch it. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. Oh, you know what? The timing. Timing is different. Pulse this. Okay, now we do this. No. It still needs to be shorter, just not that short. No. It's hitting them both at the same time. If we just disable this. Signal. Pulses twice, but that won't be a problem later. And then we do this. Oh, it's because it's happening. Why is that like that? Signal, signal. Oh, is it too fast? No, it's pulsing twice. Why? We do it like this. Maybe my design is just shit. We'll just power the individual blocks that we want. Even though I don't technically need it here, we'll just keep it consistent. Okay. Let's pull it out a little bit so I can see. Let's actually pull it over. Okay. What if we do that? Okay, hold on. So now if we break this, then we add this back. It moves this. Okay, which means this is redundant, and so is that. But whatever, we'll leave it for now. Now is it still gonna double pulse? Surely not, right? No, because it should just only activate observers once we fix it. Okay, so that works. For anything this is compatible with, we can just feed it into the side of the comparator. And that will feed into this, which still follows the rules of this. And I believe if we also only do that, it should still work. Yes, it works. Hell yeah. We have a functional system. So floor... Wait. Okay. Floor 21, you know, that's a good thing for me. It works. I kind of want to like excuse me. To get something that'll no. Get this thing out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I go back to here, tab does not work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we do 15. Actually, let's do 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. You gotta remove another space. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why? Why do you not match up? So like a half a... Is it because it's a 0? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I just want to make like a list so I can like cross these off as we go. Okay. Done. And then floor 21 is functional. Okay, that's... We'll just do that. Whatever, 21 is done. We know this works. Because also, this... Let's just do this for shits and giggles. Let's remove this. So by all means, this should send the signal out. No, because it cancels the output. Even though the other one shuts off, this side turns on. I believe it should be the same if we use this one. We remove this. There, we tested all the variables. This works. Yeah. 21 is functional. We fixed it. Good job, us. Now let's go back down to here. Now, I believe we might be able to just fix this if we extend this out and put another repeater there. Right, no. Shit. Hope we do it on the one above it. It can't be connected to output, it only has to be connected to the side. Which means this... We don't need this. We need this to be like that. Hold on. Peter. We need to fix this. Holy shit, this takes forever. But this should just work on, because these will just be swapped. It should still just work on the other floor, too. Okay, let's go back here. We need to do this. And we get this. And we get this. I gotta fix the lamps later, but it's whatever. Now, we want it to be on the fourth one. And we need this one. I really should have... Okay, whatever. We should get a... Should get an output when we do this. Okay. Now, if we connect this, we should not get an output. No, wait, I forgot. You have to... This has to be instantaneous. No, because it's different timing. Hold on. This has 3 ticks. 1. 3 ticks. 1. Let's try it. Okay, and then we break this. Try it. Okay. So, I suppose what we could do is remove a tick of delay there. We add it back here. Yeah, okay. Now if we remove this and we add this, we should get no out. Add a tick. Oh, it's not in fucking subtract mode. Whoops. Well, let's go back to 3 ticks and let's retest that. My bad. Get an output. And we check this. And we should not get an output. Nope. Okay, we gotta go back to 2 ticks. No output. Okay. So if it holds it for too long, the signal will like stay persistent until this comes back, and we don't want it to do that. We need to get rid of it faster. But I don't know why I keep doing that. I believe now if we put this back, we test it. Turns on that line, we don't get an output. We do them all at once. You know, we'll add this one too. I believe we fixed this one too. I believe we've tested all of them. We can remove these 3. And if we don't even have this one, I believe it should still work, because we shouldn't even get a power out. Remove this one. I still believe it should not work. That's probably weird. It's fine. What happens if we do this? Oh no, yeah, because it'll always be disabled. Because this has to shut off. Oh, I'm a fucking genius. We fixed it. Okay. That's floor 20. All fixed. Hold on. Surprisingly, I got this one working too. There's noise going on in the background, so I muted for a minute, but that's fine. It's kind of working. It's got weird timing on this, but I don't really care. Because the only thing I care about is whether or not it functions. Actually, can I do that? What happens if I do that? This should not turn on. And if I turn this on, it should turn on. Then if I do all these, it should not turn on. Right, because if I get a good view, I can see the dust. Yeah, okay. Well, that's simpler. I didn't use dust at all, did I? No. I always put a repeater into this. So we'll just go back and add the extra tick. That's fine. So that's floor 22. That's that. Now that on all floors with a 2, well, that should just work. Because if the code does not match, it should not turn on. Hold on. Gotta take my melatonin. This stupid elevator is the most complicated thing I've ever built in my life. But it'll be so much faster. Now we could say we finished floor 22. Now we're probably gonna have to do this one at a time. It's gonna be really fucking annoying, but once we have them done, we can just rebuild them. Because we haven't actually had any repeats yet. Actually, no, here we go. First repeat. We did just this one, which was here, but we just repeated up here. We just inverted. So I believe it's... Just do this. Break these. Two observers. Break this. Then put dust. That... Shit. So if I... Shit. 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 How did we fix that down here? Oh. We added an extra repeater. Okay. That works. And then we did a block with dust. We broke these. And we had another. Oh, we might have to... Hold on. This is fine. It should just be like this. Another block. This. Oh, but you know what we did? You know what? It's whatever. It works. So we had to do a double put this. I don't know if this will still work. I hope so. I suppose I could just, like, sync them up. Just put a double thing on all of them. I don't believe there's a reason why I can't do that. Guess we'll find out in a minute. And, oh wait. One of those have to lead to... Oh wait, no it doesn't. Yeah, no, it's... This has to lead down into a thing. This has to repeat into this. Which means if this one goes off... This has to be... Shit. Let's think about it. No, we have to, it has to do something. Because if this turns off, like if we have one, like 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, this will shut off and this will go off and this will send a signal out. And if this doesn't cancel it, it'll fuck it all up. Which means I need a way to... Maybe if I just do this. This should still... I don't think this will do anything. Let's build our testing apparatus so we can troubleshoot. There's nothing else I can do about it. So the solution is this one. And I suppose we should try to figure out how to do this. I believe we could just do that. Maybe. Yeah, sure. So now I need to get another line. Actually, I suppose the solution is that. So if I do this, I should get an output. I don't know why I'm doing all that. Button. Dust. And we make this a lamp. Shouldn't that just... That sent it an output. Maybe we add a tick. It's too fast. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, now if we don't do this, we shouldn't get a signal. Okay, so this, oh, if this is always on, what happens if we do... Well, let's just bite the bullet, what happens? So now there's the torch, turn off. Right, because it should always just... No, that's the one that'll... No, we gotta test this one. No, it doesn't work. Shit. Wait, what if I do this? And we add a block back here. Which means we really don't need that. So in theory, this should... No. I still need it to shut this dust down. Oh, you know what we could do? We could, shit. We could do something different here where we lock the repeater with this output. Right, we do something like this. Maybe. I didn't see an output. Okay, now if we remove that, I mean, hey. We don't even need the extra delay on the other one. Wait. Why are you... Oh, damn it. That's fine. We didn't need it anyway. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. That makes sense. We add this. Locks it. Move this. Unlocks it. We add this. Locks it. No, we had to modify it a little bit. Just because the reality of having this right here fucks this up. So, add an addendum that fucks it up. Now, if we add this... Okay, it works. It fucking works. Works for me. Oh, this is so painful. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's check. Let's do the stress test. Bong. Still pulses it twice, but it still works. So, yeah. Pulsing something somewhere, but that's fine. I'm quite proud of this. This is floor 23. That is wrong. Okay. So, we have done floor 23. 4 floors. Holy shit. This is going to take forever. Oh, holy shit. Yeah. I mean, if you look at it, we've done 4 of them, and, like, think about it. We've already had 1 repeat. Already done the 2. I think this will just get easier the more we do it. It also doesn't help that it's kind of... It's hard for me to try to remember every single detail. Then have to troubleshoot the parity between this system and this system because they're for different designs. I want to add a Dread will work. Just want to add like a little marker, like, yeah, this is where we started. Everything below that fucked up. Oh, but maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I'll come back. We'll keep going. So I mean, once we get 10 floors done, I mean, that's game over, right? Like that should just work. Because they're kind of dependent on each other, right? Like these bits direct this bit, this bit. Well, this bit directs this bit, whatever. It all makes sense. We have so many, like, so many circuits. I believe we modified this one. We modified pretty much all of them. I don't even know what the hell this is going to do. Because what do I do when it's on this side? I don't know. I might have to redesign it. I mean, we do have this. We made a... Yeah, this is the same thing. I believe I just made it smaller. No. No, yeah, I did. This powers this. This makes it smaller. No, it makes them all in the same... They're the same size. Now this is my magnum opus, which isn't gonna fucking work because there's gonna be like a block right here that's trying to power this. There'll be like a redstone torch here, and like... This is my life. This fucking elevator I have no use for other than creative mode. We have so much shit to do. We gotta like finish these 6 floors. That's 10 minus 4, Dev. You did it. I'm done. Goodbye.